Previously on the But Yeah podcast.
Well, he's off getting spaghetti. Eamon, bring me back some spaghetti. I wonder if pause still works. I'm gonna try that.
Zeb, what have you done, Zeb? I told you not to pause alone. What the heck? Didn't even take his riding boots. All right, let's go deeper. Let's try to get you home.
Okay, thank you.
Pause.
There's an infinite number of universes out there. In many of them, there is a podcast by us. In one of them, it's good. Please enjoy.
Oh, hey guys, fancy seeing you here. You came over here too?
Oh heck yeah, we were just like chilling, walking through. No, we've been looking for you. Where have you been?
I've been lost here for it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
But like, why? Why have you done this? We've been through so many different places trying to catch up. Why did you even leave?
Well, I thought I was like, why not go on a ride into the pause machine?
Go for a ride day was like 7 days ago.
Yeah, I just never finished the ride, I guess. But I'm going to say officially the ride has finished now. Now it's a different day.
Well, at least we're done now. We can stop. And we can go home.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Lime. It's a cool talking hedgehog friend I met in a forest when I was looking for you.
It's all good now. Now it should be pretty easy to get out from here. So let's just walk down this way, I guess, with the...
All right. Let's go home.
Hello and welcome to the But Yeah podcast, a millennial podcast solving millennial problems. I am your Australian millennial Kyle. That's a lie. I'm not Australian. I don't know why I would think about that. I'm the Lone Star millennial Kyle. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here in your ear holes and that this is existing. We're here together because millennials feel alone more than ever before. And even I sometimes feel alone on this show, but I'm comforted because we're all gathered together to celebrate the special days of the year that we are able to really come together and participate in our annual rituals. And I'm very excited that we get to talk about the annual Throw Out Your Leftovers Day. That's right. Today is Throw Out Your Leftovers Day. Now, why is this a millennial podcast? Well, first of all, it's not a millennial podcast. Why would you think that, you idiot? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you an idiot. Please, you're beautiful and I love you and you're the only thing I have. I think that as millennials, we can't afford to throw out leftovers. We don't have that capacity. There's, all these other baby boomers and all these other old people, they can have a whole day to celebrate, to throw out their leftovers, but we can't do that. You know why? The old people, they need room in their fridge. Guess what? There's so much room in our fridges. There's so much food there's so much space for food that we can take in, but that we can't ever afford. Now, the only thing that you can't throw out, everyone throws out, regardless of generation, is French fries. Who the hell is taking their French fries or taking their chips, isn't it? If you're across the pond or across the bigger pond, which is the Pacific one, you don't ever reheat French fries. It never goes well. I'm proud to say that anyone who reheats French fries and thinks they're better is a sociopathic psychopath, which is it's a double whammy there. So you really got to watch out for them. So as far as leftovers are concerned, you can't throw any away. You've got to hold on to them. Those expiration dates are a lie. Don't believe any of it, except unless it's chicken. if chicken is more than a few minutes old, it does have salmonella, and you do have to watch out for that. But I think that anything else you can't throw away. If anything, just throw it in the freezer. If you're like, I'm probably not going to get to this for the next few days, just throw it in a freezer. That's why God gave us freezers. It's because he knew one day millennials were going to have stagnant wages and a slowing economy, and thought they're going to need this freezer to hold on to their potato skins from TGIF Fridays, from the TGIF Fridays, and that they went to because it was payday, and they spent a whole bunch of money that they didn't have, but it was payday, so you're feeling good, and everybody at the office invited you. And then you spent all that money, you left a really big tip because you're like, oh, it doesn't matter because money is just a symbol and it doesn't actually matter. And then the next day you've got financial hangover and you're staring at those potato skins thinking, I spent too much money and that's my one meal a day. I can have one potato skin every day for the next month. And I think that's the only way that we can really survive. See, now I guess, so when I started this show, I really thought that this could just kind of flow, but I do think that if I had, another person on the show, or, a co-host, or just, like a goofy kind of robot named Craig, then they could probably just chime in just here, and that would be really cool. But nobody else had time. All the other millennials were working 3 jobs to pay their avocado phone bill. The new avocado phone from Apple. It's the new. Apple's changed their name, and they are now Avocado. But yeah, that's why I named it. That's why I named the show that, and that's why the name of the show. I think there's a bit. This is a bit weird now. This is getting a bit weird, and I think I'm just gonna take a pause real quick. I think I'm just take a pause.
Welcome to an audio newspaper full of very unserious, partially real stories that the world needs to hear.
More listening and less reading than a newspaper, but equally as sexy. This is But Yeah. I'm your host, Diane Weathersby.
Well, good morning. I'm your co-host, Florence Strumsby. Thank you for listening to But Yeah.
Hello and happy post-Thanksgiving food coma, American listeners, and happy regular day for the rest of the world. Can I tell you something that is just way too gross?
You know that cockroaches don't actually hiss. They just forcefully expel air out of their side holes, which creates a hissing noise.
I ate too much for Thanksgiving that I had a dangerous burp experience, and I wasn't hungry for 8 hours. Productive day for sure.
Oh, my favorite part of Thanksgiving is just like the crippling regret I get when I go for my 3rd slice of pie, is how I know that I was my best self. And then I also leave with multiple Tupperware containers full of leftovers because all the wimps in my family couldn't eat their fair share.
The amount of food you eat on Thanksgiving should be enough to make a Viking conqueror proud. Let's dive right into the day of the year. Of our second secret show that is recorded at the same time but at a higher frequency and targeted at mice, know that we love food, and that includes leftovers. So what startles me is that there is a day of the year dedicated to just throwing leftovers out. How rude. What are leftovers if not a gift from your past self to your current, more hungry self? And what am I if not always hungry? According to daysoftheyear.com, throwing out your leftovers day is a great way to tackle the leftovers that have hidden themselves in the very back of the fridge and get rid of them before they evolve intelligent life and claim squatters' rights.
It's really important to be strategic when approaching the leftovers currently living in your fridge. And start by suiting up to protect yourself from mold, accidentally putting your hand into something sticky, and that parasitic sour cream that just really wants to control your brain. That suit is the way to go. If you don't wear a suit, you can't guarantee that you'll be safe from the horrors that lurk in your fridge.
Well, according to daysoftheyear.com, how to throw out your leftovers day is really important. So you start with the obvious, you clear out all the food from your refrigerator and start with a clean slate. So that's like the goal. Leftovers day, it's not something you should have to do every year. It's something to set up better habits for the next year.
I feel like the way to go might be throwing it straight into the garbage can, but what if you want to use those leftovers up? Like that bottle of ranch dressing that's been in there for 9 years.
Well, in my fridge, there's no way a bottle of ranch dressing would last 9 years. It barely lasts 9 days. But that's something too, where like you could take these leftovers and make like a ranch casserole or something like that, which I think would be a really good idea to use these leftovers instead of like just tossing them in the garbage.
Ranch casserole is just leftover ranch dressing on limp celery sticks and whatever noodles you ordered last time you got takeout together.
That sounds very good right now. Okay. I lost it. Okay, go on. So there's not anything, I don't know, does something feel kind of off today?
I mean, the sour cream is trying to control our brains, which we previously touched on, so I guess that's a little stranger than usual.
Right, yeah, usually it's just trying to control the other sour creams in the fridge. It feels weird. I don't know, I don't have anything else, have any more notes. This doesn't feel weird to you?
Because I see that the first step to being successful at throwaway leftovers today is to cure a lot of leftovers.
Maybe it's just like the turkey that I had yesterday that's just not sitting right because it was an entire turkey. And I couldn't wait, so I pulled it out of the oven 2 hours early. So that might have an issue because, turkey for like 4 days before they're done.
Unhinge like a python.
But anyway, I guess
the whole thing whole.
That's a tradition in my family, actually, is that we all do that with you bring your own turkey that's half cooked, and that's what you all do. Okay. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm kind of feeling off. So can we just pause for a second?
Hello and welcome to But Yeah, the place for friends to talk about things they're really, really ridiculously excited about. I'm Hannah, and these are your co-hosts, Aaron and Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hey, Hannah.
Hi, Aaron.
Well, hi, Hannah. I see I've gotten demoted.
Yeah, Aaron's usually first.
Hi, Ben.
So we're all having really quite a nice lazy day today because it's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we're cooking nothing. We're just.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any other upfront stuff before I tell you about something I just found online?
Yeah, we're all we've been having a shared family cold.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
We've been together for 3 days, so we probably have similar. I think we have this. I don't know how we'd have different upfront stuff.
We've been sharing warm memories and time and illnesses.
We've been sharing leftovers.
Yeah.
And we've been eating exclusively leftovers this entire day.
All my food today has been leftovers.
Yeah. I'm on a strict no leftover diet today.
No leftovers?
No non-leftover diet.
Or all leftovers if you don't want to get into double negatives.
Yeah, I did want to get into double negatives. So.
If you don't not want to get into double negatives, no non-leftovers.
I don't not want to get into double negatives, okay?
So, and it's because we're buttoning down so that we don't have to celebrate Throw Out Your Leftovers Day.
That's right.
Which is November 29th.
Which is a terrible holiday, I think, because...
It's a very fitting holiday to come a week after Thanksgiving.
That's true, because it's going to be gross and nasty by the time you don't eat it.
Yeah.
It's like we're preparing for that day in advance by eating them now. We're like...
It's nice to know it's coming a week ahead.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just wanted to warn you guys about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
just give you a real
so throw them out, if you're, ready or not, throw them out.
Ready or not, throw them out, so you better be ready.
Okay.
What's that thing about the mouse? No, it's an ant.
I don't know this one. What is this one?
It's food for the winter. I don't know.
Oh.
The bear and hybrids.
No. I know this one.
The squirrel.
And it's a grasshopper and an ant.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
There's a thing. Anyway.
Shit. Fuck. We didn't do drinks.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Aaron, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a mango La Croix.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I'm also drinking a mango La Croix.
Oh my god, isn't it delicious?
Wow. It's so delicious.
I think in a way too broad first, all three of us have the exact same drink.
What?
I'm also drinking a mango La Croix.
Well, you must be drinking it with ice in it, though.
What?
Or ice water.
No, I hate ice water. I hate ice in my
Yeah,
drinks.
he's like said that like so many times.
I've never had a glass of ice water before. I hate ice.
Yeah, the other day I was like, "Do you want me to get you a cup of water with ice?" And he was like, "Fuck you, I hate ice."
Yeah, and I hate you now too.
Yeah.
Are you guys fucking with me right now?
No.
No, are you fucking with us?
Ben hates ice water. He's said it.
Ben, you love ice water. Ben, that's the only thing you drink.
No, it's not. I would never drink ice water. I hardly drink water.
You've written songs about how much
He's
you love ice water.
not drinking ice water.
Ben, what is happening here?
He doesn't like ice water.
This is just how
Why are you freaking out?
All right, listen, I'm really freaking out. I really am freaking out right now. Like, we really need to just, like, pause for a second.
Friends and lovers, welcome to But Yeah. It's a premiere podcast in which we ruin your childhood. My name is Owen Piper.
My name is Ismay Hutton.
And, isn't that someone else? Are we missing someone? Or is this it?
What do you mean missing someone? Owen, Owen?
No, but
no, so I don't have to do this anyway. Owen.
No, it just feels like I don't know. Just are we good? Is this right?
We're good. This is
okay.
What?
Okay, look, it doesn't matter. It's just one of those weird things.
Is this your stupid anime bullshit that you're trying to weeb off on me now?
See, this is what I mean when I say something feels weird, because normally when I talk about anime bullshit, there's someone supporting it, rather than telling me that I'm being a massive...
I don't think that could ever be the case, is the problem.
All right, well, I'll take it. I'll take your word for it, I guess. So,
okay.
Yes, so welcome to our podcast. It's a show in which we take your childhood and we pervert it in a grim ritual. Ismay, how are you doing?
I mean, well, I've been sucker punched into some anime shit again, but like, other than that, I'm good.
Excellent. It's early, so this will be a fun podcast. So, Ismay, as official calendar correspondent here at Think of the Children... Wait, no. Yes? Yeah.
What?
Official calendar correspondent seems right. Yeah. As official calendar correspondent here at Think of the Children...
You're in a fucking weird mood, my dude.
I don't know. It's just, sometimes you wake up and just like, you put your toast in wrong and like the shower's not on the right setting and stuff like that. Yeah. It's one of those weird days where things just feel a bit not right.
Yeah.
So yeah, as official calendar correspondent here, it's your job, as always, every week that we always do, to tell us what is the special day this year, today, on this day,
on this most auspicious of days. It's one of those days that I desperately need. It is throw out your leftovers day, because my kitchen is a hospice of rot. It's not a good day.
A small colony of ants living in your fridge. Because
small is like very generous to what is my kingdom and empire of ants, over which I am their lord.
Oh dear. So yeah, on this throw out your leftovers day, which is of course the most important thing any of us are talking about right now. It's on all the news channels here in the UK. It's literally like we had the Brexit deal. Everything's we had the Brexit thing. And it was fucked. So now we're all just like, look, let's all just focus on something positive. Let's focus on throw out your leftovers day because we can. So yeah, on this day, we invite you to remove the leftovers from your refrigerators and place them into the garbage can where they belong, because you're keeping leftovers. What the fuck are you doing?
Counterpoint. Throw out your leftovers into your belly hole. Take a risk.
Ooh.
Take a risk with your belly hole.
Roll that fucking dice. Just roll them.
Yeah. You like
goodness.
Games of chance and luck? Here you are. It's throw out your leftovers day.
Just the fucking devil emerges. Just, would you like to roll the dice, my child? Look, you want to eat this 4-bean casserole, but what if you get the sickness? Oh, goodness. I guess we should do the fucking program now, huh?
Yes!
Yeah, let's fucking do... What?
Sure. Like,
are you okay?
Well, yeah.
You feel it too, right? This isn't just me. Like...
I might feel it too. Too is the problem.
Like, kinda is the thing.
You're goofing me, but I don't... It wasn't a good goof to begin with, so that tracks.
That's just that podcast. I don't know. That seems pretty fucking on brand, if I'm going to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
It's not funny. Not funny is pretty sort of like a good brand.
Not funny. Not good. Kind of strange.
Kind of strange. Oh, goodness. Do you want to do one then? Should we do the thing that we do real quick?
We We do the thing that we do.
Let's do the thing. The problem is none of these are any good.
I mean, again, par for the course.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the list of the shows. I don't know, man. Just some of this. Here's one from the host of I Don't Know Radio. We've got Lunchables. In the spirit of Throw Out Your Leftovers Day, we can talk about Lunchables. Like those tiny little things that you dunk and eat.
Lunchables also seem like the kind of thing that you should throw out immediately because they're bad and terrible.
Remove them. They are awful. Remove them from your life. You don't need that. You're an adult. Fucking buy some actual cheese and buy some crackers. And don't fucking eat the child food. Unless you have a child, in which case I'm all right with it, I guess.
Here's the only other thing is the problem is that, remember that cool heinous thing that they did? They brought out like the pizza ones and people were like, oh, it's okay to just eat cold, nasty pizzas.
There you go. Oh, goodness. Cold, nasty, garbage pizza. That is awful. I guess we could, you could ruin that by just, I don't know, how? Give me you're the funny one, Ismay, I think.
I'm the funny one?
I suppose.
I don't think that's
right.
it.
The dynamic is that I'm the sort of straight man and the other one is the funny one.
Yeah, but no, but
See, no, this is, okay, something about this isn't working. Can we pause?
Last time on Queer Dungeoneers, the party faced a ravenous horde of flaming zombies. All was going terribly when a bear dropped out of the sky and Cremora was dragged off into a swarm. Death is coming in around you as flaming limbs claw at your face, Cremora. Nim, you can see this happening. Also, you're a bear for some reason. Why are you always a bear? Oh my god.
For one, I'm very glad that she's a bear at present.
Okay, well, the flaming zombies are trying to eat your brain, and you're not sure if you'll die from being cooked or being zombie eaten.
I, for the record, am still standing over the top of her. Like, she was shooting magic missiles out from underneath me.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I can continue that plan, I think that was working quite well.
Oh, what's that?
My magic missile plan.
You hear thudding footsteps as from around the corner comes a giant zombie, 20 meters tall.
I'm gonna grab her by the collar and book it.
It spots you and it looks down and goes, "Rrr?" And then throws its arm. Its arm detaches and hurtles towards you, and it's just about to hit you.
I'm gonna shield her.
And you disappear. Eamon and Zeb, what were you doing?
This path seems a bit different from the last path we're in. Like before, these trees are different, right?
Yeah, these are like weird shapes. It's like, it looks like pictures of trees just like stuck up on like weird branching polygons.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tron.
I don't know if this is the right way home. Like, this doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, we've passed that tree with screaming faces about 3 times, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
What do you think, Lime?
Trees aren't real in my really valid opinion.
What do you remember? Do you remember what trees were like? They were so nice back in that forest.
I just want to go home. I don't like these trees. They scare me.
I know. Hey Zeb, did I tell you how I met Lime?
No.
We were in the forest, and this giant pterodactyl swooped me.
It was very scary.
It pulled me up into the tree, and in the nest of the pterodactyl's babies, there was this hedgehog pretending to be a baby to survive. It was amazing.
Getting like fed people and stuff?
I don't know. And so I grabbed Lime, I pulled them down from the tree, and we just ran and ran and ran. And then eventually I found you. It wasn't a very good story, but like, what do you expect? We're stuck in the void. You think like there's good stories in here?
Are you telling me there's still like this is a very non-linear place, I guess, and it's by its nature, there's not going to be good structure.
No, I've told you this story before. Have we just been walking forever?
And are we in a lime loop?
Have I told you this story before?
I Yes, maybe. I don't know. I feel like we've done all of this before.
I feel
Are you
like
telling me there's still a pterodactyl around though?
no, that was back before we got into this place for however long we've been here. How long have we been here? It feels like 50 of something.
50 of something, but for sure.
I don't know. If we just, there's something up ahead though. Like there's like, I think I can see like a big, like white door or something like that. Do you see that?
Yeah. I mean, it looks slightly more defined than the other polygonal structures around. Let's head into that probably.
Yeah, that sounds like. What do you think, Lime?
It looks very white.
You're pondering over the white door when you suddenly hear something behind you, and when you turn around, the tree with the screaming faces has been following you along the path, and it gets closer and closer, and as it gets closer, it actually gets bigger, and then one of the mouths goes wah and swallows you all. And all 5 of you appear in a room. It is a brick room with knickknacks spread across the floor, snakes everywhere, but somehow that's not the most striking detail. The most striking detail is an aged man in front of you with white hair that comes out to the sides, then stops for a while like a bald spot, and then blooms from the top of his head, almost forming a wizard hat out of hair. And he says, "Oh, good, you're here."
What? Okay. I mean, what is going on?
I am Sapir Cacklecast.
Oh God.
The finest wizard in all the lands.
Holy shit! It's one of these, Zeb. And we're in one of those.
One of those ones.
One of them.
And you are my destined warriors.
Oh dear.
I have a most mighty foe for you to fell. Let's do our inventory. So
I'm gonna shift back to human and just be like, okay, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, a druid. Good. We've got a druid. That will be a real asset.
No. You're answering my questions. What the fuck?
I do not know the mysteries of the fuck.
Clearly.
Multiple people being translocated is not an easy spell to do. What?
I'm a hedgehog, not a person.
Zeb, I think I know. Have you like heard like, you know, like back ages ago, like when we weren't up in all this, and we'd listen to like stuff and watch things. There was like shows where
the before time.
The before time. I don't know. It's been a long time. There used to be like shows where people would do like adventure stuff, and they would like say what they were gonna do, and then I guess their characters would do it.
Yeah.
Like this feels a lot like that. Like when no one's talking, everyone sort of freezes. It's really weird.
Kamara, what the fuck are they talking about?
I have no idea. I think sometimes when people get translocated, their bits of their brains don't come with them.
That hasn't happened to us, has it?
I'm
not hallucinating them, right?
No, I can see them. I poke the nearest person.
See, like I can see like they're poking me, but I can't move my body. And I remember like in those shows, people would say what they were going to do.
All right, we have to like narrate our reactions.
Line, this isn't going to make any sense to you, but like if you just like follow along with what we're doing.
Okay.
Hello. My name is Eamon.
Hey, man.
I want to leave.
I want you to leave too.
Oh, you can leave. Don't worry. I've got that all prepared. You've just got to do one little thing for me first.
Hang on. Let me try something. I'm going to leave. I'm going to try leave.
Eventually.
The door's over there.
I try leave.
You try and leave. How do you try and leave?
I walk towards the door and I grab the handle.
Okay. As you try to walk towards the door, you do trip over on a copious number of green snakes.
Oh, dang. Every time I try leave somewhere.
I'm glad I kept those snakes there and be most
the one
helpful.
constant.
Did these snakes look familiar to you, Kamara?
Are you at all related to somebody called Signana Cacklecast?
Oh god, the plot is thickening.
Oh,
every time.
What? Who asked? Please, I'm not liable for his actions.
Okay, yeah, you're related.
Oh dear.
Oh god, there's more than one.
Well, anyway, you should all be very proud. You are the legendary heroes. I completed the spell, summon legendary heroes, and you 5.
Is that why we're here and Signana's not?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah,
If I
that
summoned disappointments, perhaps he would turn up.
that tracks. That definitely tracks.
All right. Let's do an inventory of our heroes. So we've got a druid over here. What's your name?
Min.
Okay, that's believable. That's definitely your name. Min.
That's my actual name.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And you look like a wizard as well. Are you a wizard?
In the technical sense, yes.
What's your name?
Cremora.
Good to meet you. Okay, well, this is going really well. Really well. Okay, you're a hedgehog.
Correct, yes.
Oh, okay. Are you a legendary hedgehog? Have you fought any gallant battles?
I ran away from a pterodactyl once.
That must take more skill than I thought. Okay. Well, right along. You, kind stranger. You look different.
Yeah. I've been traveling around.
Oh, an adventurer, a traveler. Oh, well, that's impressive. Well, what is your profession? What is your class?
I am a bard.
Oh dear.
You're a bard? Forgive me, I've had bad experiences with bards.
Same.
Well, maybe this other one will be some good. What are you?
I make a podcast.
What type of spell is that?
It's kind of like radio, but like you don't get paid for it until you do a lot of them, and then after a while, hopefully, like someone will give you some money to do it if you like get a sort of like a fan base.
So, what do you do on this podcast? What is it about?
I make good jokes, and I like use my creative skills to put things together.
It's just some person talking.
Yeah, I talk, and then like apparently people listen sometimes, and then
they're not there at the time, but they hear it later.
Yeah, it's sort of like I put it in a box and then I hide it under the earth, and then people find it somehow.
My fridge magnets talk. Why would I want to listen to you talk?
Are your fridge magnets funny?
Are you?
That was exactly.
No. So, this must be wrong. No, I cast summon legendary heroes. And he goes over to, he's got this giant spell book in the middle of the room, and he looks at, this is bad. This is real. I didn't cast summon legendary heroes. I cast summon plot contrivance. Oh no, this is wrong. This is all wrong.
Up until this point, Nim has kind of been standing there, like looking pretty smug, just kind of being like, yeah, we're legendary heroes. And now she's like, I didn't care. I didn't care at all.
I wanted to be a legendary hero.
Well, this is awful. So you're all useless.
That's not nice.
Well, you still don't get to go home
I
until...
could be a bear. Excuse you.
Yeah, I can be a bear too. Something I picked up along my travels.
That's a very rare power.
Can you show me?
Later.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll tell you the details of your quest.
Okay. We should, Zeb, I think, like, have you tried moving around? Like, I can see, like, frozen there. You're just, like, standing in the room, not moving, because you have to say
I
what you need
stepped to
do.
the right slightly, but not on a snake.
You step to the right and deftly avoid a snake.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it works.
Is this going to take long? Only we've got... We did leave... I mean, your Signana and another friend fighting a zombie horde.
Hopefully 20 minutes after editing.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you think Signana can survive that long?
I hope.
I mean, Jolene can, but
I hope not.
wow. Jeez.
It was a jest.
I thought I hated my home. but
Podcast,
God.
buddy. All right. Well, your quest.
Hell
If
yeah!
you choose
Hell
to-
yeah!
Yeah, you're into it. Okay, good.
Let's get some XP, Zeb.
I love XP.
What is XP?
Do I get a sword?
Certainly. And he goes in another room and hands you a sword. Do you have hands? He just puts it on your back. There you go. That sword was used to slay a lich. Not by me. I'm too busy.
Can Sapir turn Lime into a humanoid?
No, I want to be a hedgehog.
I would need a lot of hedgehogs to accomplish that.
Oh. I just want to be annoying the whole time.
All right. Fuck off. Load your quest. Your quest. So.
Okay, hang on. Save.
Save.
Save?
Me.
Zeb, you try.
Yes, Zeb saves.
Zeb saves what?
I'm going to save...
Me? You're going to save me.
I save my state.
Which state is that?
I would very much like to be saved right now.
All right, fine. I guess we'll
Maybe
just...
it's like a modern, like,
I just don't want to do this whole scene again. If, we die and we have to, come back to this point, I'll really...
If you die, you die.
I think
What
these
are you
two.
talking about?
I think these two are worse than Signana. I didn't think that was possible.
If you die in real life, you die in real life.
What's a Signana?
You don't want to know.
It's just awful. Okay, your quest. Ah!
All right, fine. Cool.
Sapir's voice is just being creepy and pitch.
Your quest. So, recently, today, it was throw out your leftovers day. So I went into my refrigerator to throw out my leftovers, my cold room. You see, I've got a whole cold room. And it turns out that my large store of spaghetti. Oh, spaghetti, in case you wanted to know, it's like saucy. It's like saucy wheat strings.
Right.
Spongy breadstrings.
No, saucy wheat snakes. Yes.
Spongy breadstrings.
Yes. Oh,
Did you
describe it that way?
Did a man named Boris? You know what? It doesn't matter.
It sounds familiar. Anyway, I've got a large store of them, and unfortunately, they've come alive and are terrorizing my refrigerator.
Nope, we're leaving. Kimura, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
No. I really need you 5 people to fight the giant spaghetti monster in my fridge.
You want us to clean your cool room?
No, I need you to fight it.
That's just a fun way of saying clean the room.
It's alive.
You can't fight all your problems.
It ate my 3rd cat. Now I've only got 2 cats.
Okay, what I'm hearing is you want us to either clean the room or eat the spaghetti. I don't know what you want from me.
Well, you can eat it if you want. It could be ambitious.
Why did you need legendary heroes for this job?
It's incredibly terrifying and powerful.
It's spaghetti.
It's oh my god.
It's spaghetti.
I actually agree with the weird guy.
We agree. It's spaghetti.
Well, look, there's more details you should know. The cold room is guarded by two gingerbread people. Now, there are 2 paths, and one of them always lies, and the other one really likes watermelon.
Okay. Are these gingerbread people gingerbread people or gingerbread people?
They are people who are composed of gingerbread.
Yeah, but like red bread or spicy bread?
Spicy bread.
Okay. All right.
Obviously. You're daft. You're daft. You are one daft punk. Now the now the wizard and the druid should be okay, and the hedgehog doesn't have hands. But the other 2 of you, I'd like you to reach into my magic bag and pull out something to assist you.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he holds out a giant magic bag.
All right. Oh man, so weird not moving my own limbs. I reach into the bag.
Okay, roll a d6 for me.
A d6 for?
A d6 dice. Die. A d6 die.
I don't want to die.
For me.
this 2d6 for me. That's a 3.
Okay. You reach in and you feel something. It feels cold and wooden.
It feels cold and wooden.
And you pull it out, and it's a wand.
Oh, hell yeah. I've always wanted a stick.
Oh, that's not too bad. That is the wand of sudden and unbearable sentience.
That sounds like me.
Well, it's only got one charge, so use it wisely.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I hate one-charge items in games, Seb.
Yeah, that's the...
Like, you want to take it through to, like, the...
I just save them and never use them.
Yeah.
Well, this is a one-shot, so make sure you use them.
Why are you using one-charge items for games? They're incredibly valuable. You should be saving them for when you need them most.
Yeah, like after you finish, you just keep them like, look at all my treasure.
Okay, well, Zeb. That is short for zebra, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes, zebra. Please reach into the bag.
I do. I reach into the bag.
Okay, roll your d6.
A 1.
Okay,
He
you
dies.
feel a bowl.
Sorry, Zeb, you died.
You reach
should-
in and you feel like a container. Like it almost feels plastic, and when you pull it out, it is
Like-
plastic.
like
and there's some
Tupperware?
reddish liquid in it. Oh,
Ooh,
oh, that's just some very spicy soup. Oh.
grand.
I was eating that soup and it was far too spicy, so I just chucked it in the bag. I'm really sorry that's what you got. That's probably not going to be much help, is it?
Can he pick again?
No, fuck off.
I think... What if we give this soup unbearable sentience? I think we have a combo move ready. I think I know what to do when we get
Can we do that?
The fridge man.
Do you want me to hang on? What was my wand do again?
Well, you wave it at something.
Yeah.
You say zoopity doopity.
All right.
And it gives something sudden and unbearable sentience.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's make this super guy.
What if they're already sentient?
Open it up. Talk to it.
Just in case it's sentient.
Yeah.
I open up the jar of red, the Tupperware container of red, and go, "Hey, buddy, you there? How you going?"
Who?
No, just kidding. That's just me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, I blast that thing with my sentience wand.
It's so hot. Why is it always so hot? I want to die. Eat me now.
I close the lid on it.
Is that alive forever now? Have we? Have we?
It seems to be.
Well,
what have you done? Oh, wow.
You know what they say about soup? If it's not screaming, it's not really soup.
Where did you learn things about soup, Lime?
I just know things about soup, okay?
Were you like a person and now you're a hedgehog?
No. You can drink some of the soup if you want. It wants to die.
I do too, but that doesn't mean I'm enabling the soup.
Throw that soup in your bag, Zab. We'll
I'm gonna keep it with me. I'm sure we can talk it into a better place.
It's so that you can hear muffled screaming still coming out as you chuck it in your bag.
Okay.
All right. Well, this has been a lot of nonsense, and I've got things to do. So, and he clicks his fingers, and the floor just absolutely falls through under you, and you fall into a hallway.
I would like to turn into a bird.
I was like, oh, what if she turns into a bird? And I'm like, oh no, she wouldn't. She's so nice. She wouldn't ruin the podcast. Okay, you turn into a fucking bird. The adventure's down there. Do you really want to be up here? You fucking bird.
I like peck his face a bit and dive down.
Okay, the floor closes back up just as you get through.
Next time on the But Yeah podcast.
Please do not make me do things. My life is pain, and it is short, and it is painful.
I think sometimes painful things are for the best.